feeling good? Okay. So get nice and comfy. Feet on the floor. Back against the chair. And just take your hands and I want you to leave them open on your thighs, facing up. This is receiving mode. So we will be allowing the universe to bring to us everything we need to live the life that we choose. And that will be different for everybody. What one person thinks of as an ideal life could be something that another person would never even imagine doing. So this is unique and it is for you. And you don't need permission or validation from anybody else. You live the life you choose and you do it while being in alignment with your inner source, because you came here to enjoy your life. And that is my wish for you. So let's breathe in this beautiful energy and then exhale, drop your shoulders down. And we're going to take a little journey. So I want you to imagine yourself in space. We're just floating in this amazing space filled with stars, and comets are whizzing by, and you see the planets. We're fully aware, we're fully awake, and we're watching, and everything feels so chaotic. It feels like everything is going by so fast, and you're just trying to catch up, trying to make all the wishes you can on all these shooting stars. They're going by so quickly. You see everything moving and you're thinking, how does anything get done? How does it happen that every single thing doesn't bump into each other? And how is everything working? How is this possible? And you sit there another moment and you take a deep breath and you decide to look at things, to see things in a different way. So instead of focusing on the chaos and the quick movements and the blurs of everything going by you, decide to look beyond all that and see the beauty, the simplicity, the harmony of everything working all together. That each and every piece of everything you're looking at right now has a job and it knows what to do. And because it knows what to do and it focuses only on its own job, all of the other pieces of space, everything else that's in motion, can focus on their own jobs. And in doing so, they're never looking behind themselves. They're never looking to the future. They're never looking left or right. Everything is going in the direction it should be going in that moment, at the speed it should be going, and with the intention that all will be well, that it will be on the right path, the right trajectory, that everything that it needs will show up in perfect timing, that even though it appears that two things will collide, at the very last moment, an opening is made and they both pass through safely. And when you focus this way, you realize your life is the same way. You start to see how focusing on the chaos and the overwhelm and the worry and the fear and the guilt and the regret and that endless hamster wheel of thinking thoughts you shouldn't be thinking, and you're focusing on that, that is the only reason why nothing seems to be getting better. And you decide right then and there to focus instead, like you are right now, to see things with gentle eyes, with kind eyes, with eyes filled with love and compassion and gratitude and peace and ease and well-being and fulfillment. These are the eyes that are looking out. And you think, even more importantly, I am choosing in this moment, right now, to see things from my third eye, to have that inner vision, to look at circumstances and people and belongings and experiences and memories, to look at that through the eyes of your inner source, to see things in the most divine light, to allow it to come to you the same energy. Probably not from the source you want it to come from, but that's okay. Your cup is always being filled. Your heart is always being opened. Your mind is always being soothed. And you are always surrounded by love and light, because that is what you are. And when you remember that, and you look at things through the eyes of love and gratitude, everything in your life will begin to change for the better. Your focus will shift, and you will start to see that things are not so bad. Because you know from past experience, everything has a way of working out. It always does. It just frustrates us because it does not work out the way we planned. It doesn't go according to our exact instructions or our precise calculations, much like space. The scientists try and measure things and invent new equipment, and still it evades them, because it is vast and it is endless and it is infinite, and you cannot measure or control that which is infinite. And I remind you now, you are infinite. Everyone around you, everyone you love, all infinite. And just like the scientists can't control space, you can't control them. But you can control how you see them, how you perceive them, how you look at them with only love in your eyes and in your heart and in the words you speak and in your touch and in the actions you take toward them. So much love. And that is what you feel right now. Such a sense of love and peace. And despite everything going on in space right now, and flying all around you, you feel completely safe, because you know you're in the right space. You are in the right state of mind. And when you have that clarity and that certainty and that awareness, absolutely everything must go well for you, because you are lined up with the universe, and the universe is going to show up and grant you the most amazing experiences, even better than you could ever imagine. So instead of plotting and planning every little detail, think about how amazing things would be to be surprised in the most wonderful way, to be delighted because it's even better than you thought, and to just ease yourself into that sense of acceptance and allowing, and giving yourself the opportunity to experience a true miracle. letting everything else go, and remembering that you are safe and all is well. And it is indeed getting better all the time. So having this sense of joy within you, because now you know this and you realize this, and it's easy for you to see things in a different way, because looking at things the way they used to be just doesn't feel right anymore. You're different now. You have a new attitude, a new outlook. You're different. So seeing things in a different way comes naturally to you. And knowing this, having this sense of awareness, this new mindfulness, this new clear head where everything is on its way to you, and you can see the signs, and you can show up to all the places you need to be, and you can be in contact with everyone you need to know. Knowing that, and knowing, absolutely knowing that amazing things are on their way, you can let go of all the control and just enjoy the moment. And feeling that way, you bring yourself back to this present moment, back to your body, back to being seated on this chair. You wiggle your fingers and your toes, move your shoulders around. Take a deep breath of fresh air. And exhale, letting go of everything else. And with this sense of knowing, this sense of faith that everything is going to be even better than it already is, because everything's just fine. Knowing that, believing that, and feeling the joy in your heart that comes from that. And with a brilliant smile on your face, when you're ready, open your eyes and have a most magical night. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you.